Hi, I'm going over an assignment. It is part of our writers workshop. We are calling this Modern Teens and Millennials a Black Excellence. So what you're going to do is watch the video on slide 2 here, and then you want to read through the information on slide 4. You're going to kind of look at 3. It's like we all have dreams, modern African American millennials and teens making history now. Um, Modern movers and shakers. So we know that we have some great African American leaders. In the past, we've looked at all the different obstacles and hardships and everything, the discrimination that they stood up against. Figures such as Rosa Parks and Martin Luther King. We've done studies about these. We've looked at writers in our class, Maya Angelou. And so the biggest thing is they're all ordinary people who took a stand, and they were courageous enough to keep fighting until there was positive change. And here's the thing, these attributes are not exclusive of great African American leaders of the past, but we actually have teens and millennials who are impacting our world and making history today. For this assignment, you will research one such teen and millennial who is making a difference. You'll research for background information about the person's life, his accomplishments, describe how she is making an impact, obstacles that they have faced, reasons why that you have decided that person has decided to take a stand, and then what they are achieving. And then after you do your research, you're going to create a slide presentation featuring images of the person you've chosen and some of the research information you've discovered. So the very first thing you want to do is review these people from slides 5 through 11 or through 12. And which one of these amazing influences will you choose? You'll go through. Each one has their name, some images, and what they do. And then it's time to do some research. You pick one of these people to do research. You can go to this website called biography.com or Info Police Biography. That would help. You can also just use your Google search engine to do some research. Make sure you check the source. Is it a credible source? Does it include an interview of the person? Is it a known news source? So pay attention and make sure you're going to a credible source. You will put the name of the person you're researching, and then for your notes as you're researching, any background information, their age, where were they born, their family, what did they accomplish, or what are they accomplishing, the obstacles that he or she may have faced, and why they decided to take a stand, the influence, impact, or positive change they've made, a quote or an interesting fact. And then be sure to cite your source. Make sure you're coming up with a credible source and cite your source. Make a copy of your website and just copy it and paste it. That way you'll know where you got your information. So be sure and give that website information. You also want to, here's a way where you can fill it in with the name of the person, what are they known for, insert a photo, positive influence or impact they might have, facts and accomplishments, and you're getting all of this from your research. How does this person inspire you? So you're going to give your own feedback, and then be sure and put your name, first and last name, and class period here. Here's, if you have extra that sort of feeds over, here's an extra slide for that. Here's a sample that I made on Kobe Bryant. Of course, he's not a teen, but he accomplished a lot in his life as a teen. He was very young when he became an American basketball player. Some of the facts and accomplishments is he helped lead Los Angeles Lakers to 5 NBA championships. He's the youngest player ever to be selected for the NBA All-Star Game. He's a member of gold medal winning U.S. men's basketball team in Beijing in 2008. He wrote a poem called Dear Basketball that won an Academy Award for Best Animated Short Film. And Kobe himself, narrated that short film. So those are some pretty major accomplishments. positive influence or impact, Kobe always wanted to be the best. He changed the way athletes approach their craft by his Mamba mentality. His nickname was the Black Mamba. And by Mamba mentality, what do we mean? For example, showing up at 4 a.m. for a 10 a.m. practice. I mean, 6 hours early. You're already there, getting ready. Shooting 1,000 shots from the spot in which he missed in the previous game. So it's pretty amazing that a person would have that much dedication. And it showed in how well he played and what an excellent athlete and person he was. How does this person inspire you? Kobe's nickname was the Black Mamba. He set very high work ethics. By honestly facing his weaknesses and fears, he was able to conquer them. He inspires me to set high goals and to give 100% all day, every day. And then this is where I put my first name, last name, in English, and my first period. And then finally, just know that you will be sharing your slide with the class in a gallery walk. So make sure that it is presentation ready. Also, you will do a quick write at the end. This quick write is over using a quote from Rosa Parks. She says, "You must never be fearful about what you are doing when it is right." And what does this quote by Rosa Parks mean? Do you agree? Explain why or why not. So you're going to put your name first and last here, put the date that you write it, and then type your response here. Make sure you answer all parts of it. What does this quote by Rosa Parks mean? Do you agree with it? Explain why or why not, and then add anything else. You will copy and paste your answer into Canvas discussion questions, into a Canvas discussion question. And then once you are finished with this, it is a 2-day assignment, so you will turn it into Canvas for a daily grade. And then there were extra writing as a daily grade, so it's really 2 grades. And we will work on it in class Monday and Tuesday, 2:14 and 2:15. Thank you.